also recording this in case you guys are having trouble because I know that some of you have been having some trouble with this. All right, first problem. Claire and 4 of her friends went to an apple farm to pick apples. Pay attention to how many people that is. Claire and 4 of her friends. How many people is that? 5 people. Because it's Claire plus her 4 friends, so that makes 5. If they picked 645 apples all together, how many apples did each person pick? What are we going to do, Uretsy?
You're gonna underline the Claire and her 4 friends.
So that makes 5 people, okay? What else?
And if they pick 645 apples altogether.
So what equation are we going to do?
Multiplication.
Did they each pick 645?
No. Division.
Claire and 4 of her friends went to an apple farm to pick apples. If they picked, so it's telling you how many they picked all together. What I want to know is how many did they pick each? So what am I going to do to figure out how many they picked each?
You need to skip count by 5.
That'd be a lot of skip counting.
645 divided by 5.
Right, 645 divided by 5. All right, Uretsy, I'm going to let you pick. What strategy do you want us to use? Which one do you prefer?
Distributive property.
Distributive property. All right, everybody put, if you are having trouble with this, you should be doing this in your notebook, FYI. So we're going to do distributive property. All right, what do I need to do when I'm doing distributive property? What's the first thing I need to do? Write my what?
You have to write your multiples. Expanded form.
I can write my
645. You need your number.
My multiples. I got to write my multiples. All right. Give me my multiples of 5. Where am I going to stop, friends?
65.
Close to 64 or just over it. All right, go.
5, 10, 5, 10, 25, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and then we stop. No, 60, and then we stop. Oh, yeah, 65.
All right. So which multiple am I going to use, my friends?
60. 60.
60. All right. I know that 5 times something equals 60. 5 times what equals 60? 12. All right. I know that 5 times 12 equals 60, so I'm going to keep that over there. Over here, I do not want to put, over here, I want to break this up. I want to break 6, let me change pen colors. I want to break up 645 into what 2 numbers? Think about that 60. I'm not going to put 60. What am I going to put? 600. All right, 600 plus what?
45.
That should be easy, right?
45.
And then divided by what?
5.
Divided by 5.
5.
All right, friends, what are my 2 equations? What do I write next? Melissa, help me out. What do I write next? I got to distribute.
Distribute 5 times 600. No, 600 times 5.
Girl. Divide. So I'm going to say 600 divided by 5. What goes right here in the middle? Plus. What's my last one?
45
45
divided by
divided by 5. All right. So, now let's go back over here and think about this. If, whoops,
If 60 divided by 5 is 12, then 600 divided by 5 is 120.
if 60 divided by 5 is 12, then 600
divided by 5 is 120.
You agree, Chuck?
Yep.
Is 120. Same thing over here. If you think about your work over here, 5 times 12 is 60. So 5 times 120 is 600.
600.
Good job. All right. So we've got this side done. 120 over here. Plus, now I need 45 divided by 5. 45 divided by 5, you can use your multiples if you need to. What is 45 divided by 5?
8.
Not 8. 9. Can I ask y'all to do me one really, really, really big favor over winter break? Get really good at your multiplication facts. Get really good at them. All right, what do I do with those two numbers, Yuretsi?
You add 120 plus 9 and it gives you 129.
Perfect, 129. We're going to quickly check it, okay, using distributive property. 129 times what?
Times 9. Plus 5. Times 5.
Times 5. Yuretsi, remember what I said the other day. Slow down and think, okay? You know what to say, you just got to slow down. Times 5. So I'm going to take 100 plus 20 plus 9 times 5. Distribute 100 times 5 plus 20 times 5 plus 9 times 5. 100 times 5 is
500.
500 plus 20 times 5 is 100 plus 9 times 5 is 45. 500 plus 100 is 600. 600 plus 45 is?
625.
Good job. All right. Woo! Did we get the number we started with?
Yes.
Holla!
Lulia.
All right. Calling on somebody else for the next one. A librarian wants to make 7 piles of books with the same amount of books in each pile. If she has 448 books, how many books will be in each pile? Kaden, help me out. What am I going to do, man?
7 divided by 448.
So close in the way you're saying it. 448
Divided by
divided by
5.
7. Nicely done. Because I have all those books, I'm going to put them in 7 nice, neat, organized piles. Looking at my friends at home. Thank you. Perfect. All right. What strategy would you like to use, Caden?
Partial quotients.
Partial quotients, also known as
Hangman division.
hangman division.
Division.
All right, Caden, tell me what to do. What number goes where?
Put 448 in the hangman box. Then put 7 beside it.
Perfect. All right, my friend, what's the first number we should test?
100.
100. And I'm going to ask Caden to test this mentally because you can all test it mentally. If I say 7 times 100, what do I get, Caden? 700. Does that make sense?
No.
No. So we cannot take out any groups of 100. So now Caden decides what he wants to do next. Does he want to write his multiples down the side of his paper to help him? Or does he want to just test numbers? It's completely up to Caden. What would you like to do, Caden?
The multiples downside.
Multiples down the side. Can you help me with my multiples of 7?
7,
7,
14,
14,
28, 21,
21,
28,
28,
35,
35,
40, 42,
42,
50,
and 49. Perfect.
49. Yeah.
Which one am I going to use, Caden?
Oh, 49. I got it 42.
42 because it doesn't go over 44, right?
Yes.
All right. All right, Caden, because we're using 42, let's go over here and make our if-then statement. That'll help us think about this, right?
Yeah.
If 7 times something equals 42, 7 times what equals 42?
6.
I'm speaking to Caden. Let me talk to Caden. 6. Perfect. If 7 times 6 is 42, how am I going to get a bigger number, Caden?
So if 7 times 6 is 42, then 7 times 60 equals 420.
Love it. Everybody give Caden a big round of applause. Love it. Absolutely. All right, Caden, so I'm going to use this right here. I've already got my 7. Where does my 60 go?
On the side of the hangman.
On the side of the hangman. 60 times 7 is
420.
420. Nicely done. What am I going to do with those two numbers, Caden?
Minus them.
Subtract. Perfect. All right, everybody at home, do your subtraction. Show me what you got left.
28.
Looking good, Kim. Looking good, T. Let me see one more time. Tia, get closer. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Those numbers didn't look quite like they should have, but a little bit of me, a little bit of you. Your Rexy, count that, check that subtraction again, or maybe you just wrote the number. Oh, you put an 8, girlfriend. That's 448 in the box. You wrote it down wrong. Look at mine, look at yours.
Oh.
Yeah. Perfect. We have 28. Lovely. All right, now what do I do, Caden?
We need to find the multiple 28.
We need to find the multiple 28. Okay, I just found it. So what's that missing number?
4.
4. So 4 times 7 is
28.
28. What do I do with those two numbers? Subtract. As long as we get what, we are done?
0.
0, because we are not working with what?
Remainder.
We're not working with remainders yet. Perfect. What do I do with these numbers over here, Caden? Add them up. 60 plus 4 is?
64.
64.
No.
60 plus 4 is 64. I'm going to do partial products now to check it real fast, okay? All right. I'm going to do it over here off to the side. 64 times 7. 7 times 4 is
28.
28.
8.
What is this? 7 times what?
7 times 60.
7 times 60. If 7 times 6 is 42 and I bring over my 0, then 7 times 60 is 420. Love it. Stack and add. 420. I didn't do it by place value because my 0 is not in the ones place. So let me fix that. We're adding. Did I get 448?
Yes.
Nicely done. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You guys are getting better at this today. I can tell some of you watch my videos. Raise your hand if you watch my videos.
Both of them.
Love it. Love it. Good, good, good. I'm always here to help. All right, let's do one more. Miss Britt was writing a paper for her online class. Thank the Lord that class is over. Can I just tell you right now? Woo! Miss Britt was so tired of writing papers. Miss Britt was writing a paper for her online class. She wrote 944 words. 944 words. If her paper is 4 pages long, how many words are on each page?
That's a lot of people.
Okay? What am I going to do? Who wants to help me out? Can you be loud? Aiden.
You do 924 divided by 4.
Perfect. Now, you can pick whatever strategy you want, but I would prefer for you to pick the one we haven't done. Aw.
Area model.
We haven't done area model, and I would really love to practice that one, okay? All right, what do we do for area model, friends? First thing,
3 by 1.
it is going to be a 3 divided by 1. You are absolutely right. What do I have to do with that number?
Split.
Split it up or put it in expanded form. 900 plus
100 plus 40 plus 4.
All right. And I'm going to divide it by 4. Area model has the box, as you all know. It's going to be a box that has 3 sections. Thanks to Chuck. What goes in my first box, Chuck?
900.
900. What goes in my middle box, Chuck?
40.
40. I should give myself a little bit more room at the top. And
4.
4. What am I dividing by?
4.
4. All right. We need to start in the hundreds place.
4 times 100 equals 400.
Go ahead, man. I love it. So you think to yourself, 4, because we're starting with the 100, so we know that whatever number goes here needs to have 2 zeros, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to put my plus sign. Whatever number goes up here is going to have how many zeros? 1. And then there. So we are looking for these missing numbers that are underlined in blue. Because we know if we put anything above the 100s, it's going to have 2 zeros. If we put anything above the 10s, it's going to have 1 zero. And we put anything over here, that's the ones place, and there are no zeros with the ones place, right? Unless it is a 0 in the ones place. All right. So go back to what Caden said. 4 times 100 is?
400.
400.
4 times 200 is
Now, we're close. We're a lot closer to 900 than we were. But should we test the next number?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, what should I test, Caden?
200.
4 times
200.
200, which gives me?
800.
800. Yep.
You put the 8 in.
Should I test the next one?
No.
I can test it if I want to, but do I have to?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because the next one would be 1,000.
Because I know that if I do the next one, 4 times 300, if you're getting good at this, you would know that that would take you to 1,200. And the point of doing these strategies is to help you with your number sense, which gets you really good at knowing what to expect. So am I going to use that one?
No.
No, I'm going to use
200. 4
Yes.
times 200.
All right.
You didn't go over 900.
Perfect. So I'm going to put my 200 here, and I'm going to say 200 times 4 is, Caden?
800.
800. Where does that 800 go?
Under the 900, and then you subtract it and get 100. And
Good.
then you bring the 100 over to the middle box.
Good job. Then I get 100 and I bring it over. What do I do with 140, Caden?
Yes.
Add.
Thank you. Add.
So,
100 plus.
140.
Y'all are killing it.
and then you do the
I'm going to change my color so we can see a different color. 140. Now what do I do?
Do the multiples down the side of your paper.
Do my multiples outside of my paper for what number?
14.
For
Until 14.
until I get to 14. So I'm going to do them 4, 4 until I get to 14 or go over it,
I
right?
got 12.
All right, I hear you. 4, 8,
12.
12,
16.
16. Which one am I going to use?
12.
12. Thank you, guys. All right, so I got to ask myself, remember the if-then statement? Remember that? If
If 3 times
If 4,
4
times 3 equals 12, then finish it for me.
4 times
4 times 3
equals 120.
120.
I bow down to you. You are all so good. Perfect. All right, so put my 30 up here. 30 times 4 is 120. 140 minus 120 gives me what?
20.
20. Where's that 20 go, people?
Add it to the 4 in the 1 box.
Add it to the 4 in the ones box. 20 plus 4 is
24.
24. All right, what do I do now? Finish it out for me. I'm looking for somebody online. Atia, finish it out for me.
You keep adding up your multiples until you get to 24.
Perfect. What comes after 16, Atia?
24. Wait.
No, 20.
20. And then
Y'all do it
21.
again. 16, 20, then 20.
4.
24.
Perfect. What is that missing number over my ones place, Atia?
It is. You put 24 under the 24, and then the top number will be 6.
Yes, ma'am. So 6 times 4 is 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. All right. Now what do I do? Final step, Jules. What do I do?
Stack and add, or you're going to add like that. 200 plus 30 plus 6.
Absolutely. 200 plus 30 plus 6. I'm going to extend my page. I take those numbers from the top and I stack them and add them. 200 plus 30 plus 6. 6, 3, 2. I'm going to check my work using what?
Area model.
Area model. Multiplication. What am I going to multiply 236 by?
4.
Good job. 236 times 4. Let's do it. Remember with multiplication, the 4 goes outside the box, but the 200 plus 30
This can be 3 boxes.
plus 6 goes on top of it this time. All right, what goes in that first box? Somebody help me out.
800.
I need an equation, my man.
Oh, 4 times 20.
4 times what?
200.
4 times 200.
4 times 200. What does that give me?
800.
800.
800. Next.
4 times 30.
4 times 30.
Gives me what?
120.
20.
Perfect. Next.
4 times 6.
4 times 6.
6 equals 24. No.
24. What do I do with those numbers?
You have to
You
multiply.
add. We add together.
Stack and add. 800 plus 120 plus 24. 4.
That equals
4. 9. Did I get 944?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, my people. Rock and roll. All right. This is your exit ticket. I do not care which strategy you're Etsy. I have to keep putting you on mute, so you need to make sure that you're not on, that you are muted before you're talking to somebody, because you're interrupting what we're doing. You shouldn't be talking to anybody though. All right. You have your exit ticket. I do not care which strategy you use. It is completely up to you. But I have to see all of the steps, and I want you to check it to prove that you got it right. So write small so you can show me all of your work. Got it? Up to you which strategy you use. I'm going to put myself on mute because I have a couple friends in here that have to go to the library. Danelli, I'm putting you on mute again too. Stop coming off mute. All right. So if you are not here on Monday, Tuesday, I need you to grab some hand sanitizer and line up at the door. You'll do your exit ticket when you get back. If you've already gotten your books and you've already gotten them,